friends, and welcome to a beautiful day in Central Florida. Today I'm going to finish a project that I started a couple months ago. Got a little sidetracked with some traveling and other videos, but today we're going to finish the solar panel installation for the top of the Vantasy. Making this rack system out of the old ladder rack and some unistrut that I painted, sanded down and painted with an enamel paint. There's a video series about that. I'll put a link to that right above. But today we're going to finish that. I'm going to install the solar panels. We're not going to do any of the hooking up. That will be later this week. But today we're going to finish this finally. I hope it looks pretty good. I think it's going to look pretty good up there. So let's get started. I'm glad you're here. I've loosely assembled everything here. Just laid it out to get a perspective of what we're going to need to build this thing, and I've got all the tools prepared that I think I'm going to need to build this. Unistrut is a very common building material. It's usually used in the electrical world. You see that in a lot of the exterior panels and building of, structural items and commercial applications especially. But it comes with its own set of fittings and bolts and things. And it's very convenient to use. In fact, I used it in the Vantasy for the previous bed. I just suspended across the way so I could put things underneath. It's very convenient. That's what this unistrut came from. But today I'm gonna use some of those exact fittings and attach them like so to this old ladder rack, and then rest the unistrut right on top of it. Should be a pretty good system. All right, friends, enough of the chit chat. It's time to get working. So enjoy this pleasant music while I do all this work and explain what I'm doing. Hope you enjoy. I started by sizing up the ladder racks. As you can see here, I'm just making sure that I got the right distance between the two posts on the end so I can center the solar panels. First thing I did with the solar panels is install the tabs that hold the panels to the racking system. All those parts came with the panels themselves. I went to the trouble of threading these bolts that go all the way through the ladder rack. I just wanted to make a very secure connection for those posts. It took me a little bit of time, but I think it was worth it. It is coming together, friends. Check it out. I'm liking it. Now it's time to put the solar panels in place and attach those. Then I'm going to take it all apart to put it up on the top of the Vantasy because it's a little heavy and awkward. So just leaving everything loose for now, and we'll tighten it up there. Attaching the solar panels to the racking system was pretty easy with the self-tapping screws that came with the system. After a couple of measurements and lining things up properly, it all fit together very nice. Now it's time to install the rack. Well, friends, that is going to wrap it up for today. Running out of time. We've got to make it to a couple places this evening, and we'll not have time to finish this up. But we're pretty close. And when I come back to you, which will only seem like a couple seconds to you, it will be tomorrow morning for me, we will finish this. I'm going to possibly cut those tops off of the racks. Maybe not. I might do that. I'm going to touch it up with a little paint. And I've discovered that the mechanism that holds these all into place, it's this clip here, they're falling off, so I need to get a couple more bolts to attach in another place here to the rack system just to keep it on there. I'll explain more of that later, but I've got to go to the blue store, the orange store, pick a couple of things up to finish this off, and we'll get back at it. I appreciate you being here, friends. See you in a minute, or tomorrow morning, however you want to look at it. I've had some time to think about it, and I don't like it. That's right, friends, I don't like it. I think I can do it better. So with the help of my roommate and good friend Scott, I'm going to remove this ladder rack, solar panel rack, and restart. Just got to, it's driving me crazy. My friends Scott and Crystal both helped on this part of the project, which I appreciated very much. After contemplating this overnight, I just decided I was wasting too much space with the current rack system, so I'm going to shorten it up and take the two spreaders out of there and just use the ladder racks itself. Unfortunately, my phone got too hot and shut off, so you don't see the whole process here, but I think you'll get the idea. Well, friends, that's it. It's all tight, not going to go anywhere. There's the bracket that I just attached. And I use self-tapping screws, as you probably assumed. And screwed it right into the ladder rack. Easy enough. One of these days I will finish the AstroTurf covered platform, and it won't be long from now, my friends. It'll be a cool hangout area. I've got to finish wiring it up. That'll be in another video. But for now, I'm gonna get ready to go to Destin, Florida for the week. Not gonna take the Vantasy though, we're gonna take the Honda. It's gonna be a great week. I hope you tune in for those videos, friends. I'm glad you joined me on this pretty simple project that I turned into a very complicated one and then back to a simple one again. I appreciate you being here, friends. I will see you in the next video.